Hello, this is Grace Olumayowa of Nurturing Teenagers here. One quick tip on how your teenagers can find prayer if an enjoyable activity. Prayer is to be enjoyed, it's not to be endured. It's not something that we have to do because it's just necessary for us to do. It's something that we should be eager to do. And what's prayer? Is talking to God and God talking back to you. So this is the tip. Prayer is conversational. It's not a one-way thing. It's a conversation, a dialogue between you and God. So this is one thing you must let your teenagers know. To build their spirituality, they need prayer. And for them to be consistent at praying, then prayer must be enjoyable. So let them know that there's nothing, no big deal about prayer. It's just talking to God and God talking back to you. Pretty much like when you're talking to a friend, especially a friend you love. You sit down with a friend and you gist and gist and gist. Your friend will talk, you listen, you will talk, your friend will listen, you laugh, you do all kinds of things. And that's it. That's prayer. Sitting down with God. And you know what? The good news is God is closer. Let them know God is closer to them than even their friend, than even you, their parents. Why? Because God lives in them. So they can have conversations with God at any time of the day. It doesn't have to be there at Bible study times or devotion time or when they are in church. No, even while they're walking to school, when they are walking, doing their chores at home, while they are studying, they can have conversations with God. It can be a sentence, it can be two sentences, it can be a phrase, it can be a long one, it can be a short one, it can be in the morning, afternoon, night, it can be any time. Even when they are in the toilet, they can have a conversation with God. And that makes it relatable to them. It's something they find it easy to engage in. Okay, now because it's conversational, they are not the only one talking. Let them understand that it's a dialogue. So when they talk, they also have to listen. And that means it's not all about talking or asking. It's also asking for things. It's also about asking questions. God is a prayer answering God as well as a question answering God. So they can ask him questions. Some of those things they are confused about that they can't even tell you, their parents. Encourage them to tell it to God, to talk to God about it, to ask God about it and listen for answers. And God will answer them. Teach them to be quiet when praying, to pray even when they are washing. You can be washing dishes or washing your dress and you are talking to God and listening for God's voice. It's possible. It just needs us to train ourselves to get to that realm. And I know that as you share these tips with them and guide them to follow it, their prayer life will receive a new lease of life in the mighty name of Jesus. See you again soon with another tip. God bless you. Bye for now.